going on? Yo, Ashley. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for the kind words. Appreciate you. How we doing, Filio? Vahil. Did I say it right? Did I say it right? We have Jake. What's going on, Jake? Hollow Lungs. Sean, what's going on, dude? Okay, I have to check something real fast. Do this for a second. Oh, it doesn't look bad. I changed some color settings and stuff. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so we're going to be messing around with this little idea I was messing around with yesterday. And yeah, mainly yesterday. A little bit before yesterday. Kind of. I'm testing some stuff for someone, and this was the thing. But yeah, I figured we would just kind of mess around with this a little bit more, add some layers, because it's very, as you can see, there's nothing. And so I haven't gotten around to adding more things, so I figured, why not add some more things? You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. But I hope everyone's doing well. Silent, what's going on, dude? How we feeling, man? How we feeling? Okay, so I'm thinking this is just a double. I did this as I was hearing this break and I was getting ready, because like it's really short. But you know, we'll mess around with that. But this thing needs some love, and I was gonna add like a little like a filter thing here. I figured maybe we can use Transit 2 or something to do that. Or we can use that to, transition into this next part. And again, it's a very basic part, but it's really cool. Really cool idea. Here's my drams. Not bad. I've been messing around with them a little bit. Still some more work to be done, right? And I'm trying to keep this session fairly low, but it seems like it's doing pretty good, which is awesome. And I got a new graphics card, and I feel like things are rocking. Things are working so much better. I'm so happy. And it's very smooth. Very smooth. Which is so sick. Yo, Shepsy. Sorry, dude. Did you listen to the newest Breaking Benjamin song? Dude, I didn't. You know what song I've been obsessed with? It's, why do I keep forgetting the name of the song? Artificial Suicide from Bad Omens. I love that mix so much. It's insane. Vahil, I am, dude. I know, it's crazy. What I just realized before stream, your boy needs more RAM. Because right now, I am using 60% of my RAM. And I have 32 gigs, so I think I'm going to do 64. I'd like to get 64 gigs. Believe it or not, Vahil, I am using 42% CPU and 60% memory. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I need more RAM. And so, yeah, 40% GPU, which is funny. From Bad Omens, yeah, Shepsy, yes, dude, it's so good. David, what's up, dude? Artificial Suicide from Bad Omens. I feel like that mix is so good, so good. It's weird because like I I know I talk a lot. I'm sorry. I realize that I for the VOD homies, they've just like just start writing, dude. They haven't said that, but I feel like that. But anyways, so what was I even saying? Oh, right. So the mixes kind of vary slightly in that Bad Omens album. Let's go here. In that Bad Omens album. And so when that song came up, I was like, oh my goodness. And I gotta give a quick shout out. Where are they? Where is it? Where's the thing? Is it over here? These. So one of the one-on-one homies hooked it up with some Denon pearls. And so I've been, let me see if I can do it like a whole full screen here. These. And these are crazy. I won't get too crazy about them, but in a nutshell, fully customized sound tuned perfectly to you. It's called adaptive acoustic technology. And what's crazy with these is you put them on, you load up the app, and it's like, let's play some test tones through your ears. And then we're going to listen back. These are going to listen to the tones coming from your ears. Let's see, can I do this? Yeah. And then all of a sudden you have a personalized sound because each of us hear differently. Like some of us can hear more frequencies, and even like each ear can hear different frequencies than the other ear, you know what I mean? These are insane. These are so good. Anyways, I was listening to Artificial Suicide on them, and I was like, this mix is sick. Oh my gosh. Ridiculous, right? And so, are you using Sound ID reference? I am not, dude. These are my Bose Quiet Comfort 2s. These that I've used forever. I have two pairs. And so this is what I use to do most of my like work. So these, like I said, these are Denon Pearls. They have Denon Pearls, Denon Pearl Pros. This is the one that his company sent me. And again, these are pretty sick, dude. Again, I've been living in them for a while. And low end's really good, high end's good. What's crazy is you turn it off and on, and like the difference is insane. So insane. Yo, just built a new PC for music production and new SSL2 audio interface. Dude. Sheesh. You're ready, bro. You are ready to go. What DAW are you using, dude? I work a load of machine 254. That's insane, bro. I feel like so I put my new graphics card. I got a 4080, by the way. I put in my new graphics card, and I immediately loaded up Adobe Premiere and like rendered a video, and I was like, yes, yes. And so yeah, and what's so crazy? Again, I don't mean to talk a lot, and I'm gonna get a little nerdy, but I didn't know that there was gaming drivers for your graphics card and studio drivers for your graphics card. No idea. I just always like, I'm a gamer at heart, right? And so I like studio drivers because that's what I do most of the time. You know, I game sometimes, but they're saying there's more like things on the back end in those studio drivers. And so, yeah, I have Ableton 9. Ooh, nice, dude. You think upgrading the later? Dude, honestly, if you want a lot more tools for songwriting, then I would say yes. It's really sick. Actually, I do art for musician and gamer streamers like logo, banner, overlay, emotes related. Ah. We might have to talk, dude. Because I like my time has been like so limited. I've been wanting some more emotes and stuff for a while. I do everything myself. David helped me with some of these things like the animation stuff and this cool thing. And so, you know, Yeah, so I use a lot of the new Ableton stuff. It's so great, dude. So many cool little things that you could, like mainly in the Midi, a lot of cool things. Let's go here so you can see what I'm doing. Let me do this. And then we are going to go into my Midi here. And so like there's a lot of cool things in here. They actually added more. Like glissando. They added the LFO, which are MPE, and I did some research, and I was able to use it. They have rhythm, seed, shape, stacks, and Euclidean. Very cool stuff. I actually have a video going talking about this rhythm generator here. Very cool. Very, very cool. Another thing is, you know, being able to chop these things here. And so, you know, just changing the grid with Control 1 and 2. And then I do Control E and it automatically chops it, which is insane. And so again, if I hold E and then I do, I think it's, let me think here. E, I already forgot what it was. Anyways, you can chop if you hold E. And so that's really nice too. Gosh, why did I forget this? I think it's because I just don't use it a ton. Yeah, I don't remember it. Dang it. But if you hold Alt, then it snaps to your grid, which is nice. So if I'm like in this grid here, let's say, and I want to chop like in the middle here, or if I am in this grid and I only want to chop like something from here, you know what I mean? Like you could see it kind of like it locks in, which is so sick. So sick. But anyway, sorry. Again, getting distracted. Just started my break from writing some metal only to see you live. Been loving your stuff lately. Your groove factor is strong. Dude, thank you so... Oh, Group. I feel like I just seen your name, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I low-key get jealous of your MIDI tools. Dude, I know. I had a one-on-one with someone using the new Studio One. And it's really cool. He was trying to sell me on it. I may or may not upgrade it just to, you know, have fun in there. I'm that guy. But anyways, for those of you who just joined us, I'll give you a little context check here. It's not much, and that's what we are going to do today, is to just add some things. Okay, let's not play it, because we're going to solo the drums. Very basic, you know what I mean? Poke, what do you put on your master bus? A lot. It needs other things, for sure. It's literally just, I duplicated it. Also, I've been messing with, speaking of master stuff, here's all the things. However, with this is insane. Ozone 11 Spectral Shaper. I just messed with it a little bit because I wanted to I wanted to do some clipping. I didn't get what is it, standard clip or whatever yet, but I forgot that I had this. Listen to the delta on this. It's really cool. Some of you may not be able to hear it. So that's taking care of the center or the mid information on my transients, which is so sick. And so, yeah, I love this. I literally just put it on there today, and it's so good. Another thing that I did was I've been doing a lot of referencing, and so you could see this crazy EQ curve. I have really dull mixes, I realized, and so there's some things that I need to get better at, like in the phase of like, in here rather than on my master. I just didn't have time to. And so this is me like, what do I need? And I was like just referencing. And so I could show you that real quick. Oh, let me turn this delta off. So this looks like it's a lot, but it's only doing about 4 dB. And so, yeah, mess around with that. And then this at the end. Been experimenting with these settings a lot more too. Diving deeper, Ozone, yeah, it does that. It's just an EQ though, Poke. And again, this is after all of my other crap, like all of my other stuff. It's kind of drastic. It's mainly like volume, but I'll try to leave this on. And so, yeah, this is with all that stuff on, the ozone stuff. So another thing that I'm going to buy is the AB thing. I keep forgetting what it's called, like metric AB or something like that. I feel like that's a really good tool. One of my one-on-one guys showed it to me, and I was like, dude, this thing is sick. I've never seen anyone like use it, and he was kind of showing me how he uses it, and I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. Yesterday's session was super fun, super fun. Yo, Nicka Johnny, what's going on, my guy? What's going on? Will project from Ableton 11 open? Yes, Drobe, but it won't be vice versa. So you can't open up Ableton 12 and Ableton 11, which, sometimes you don't really know that, but now you know, because I tried. And my Patreon homies, by the way, thank you. Appreciate you. And, yeah, I've had to make Ableton 11 things. Like I have to go back. I still have Ableton 11 installed so I can make stuff for the homies who are still on Ableton 11. And so, yeah. Metric AB. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'm going to wait. I think right now it's like $100. Is it Hottie or Haiti? It's got to be Hottie. Hate. I'm sorry, dude. But thank you so much. Thank you for checking out this stuff. And I hope it helps. And this just kind of me documenting my journey, I'm not claiming to know all these things. It's just like, this is what I do. If you think it's cool, try it for yourself. If not, then don't. I know. David, you're right, dude. I should chill. I should wait. I'll just continue to just like listen in Spotify really fast, pause, and then go back into Ableton. I know Ozone has the thing as well. And so, Maddie, Hattie, yes. I'm trying to get good at that, But anyways, let's start to add some stuff here. I feel like we need some electronic stuff. Definitely like here, because it's only doing this. And the way that I got that mode was using Transit 2. I want to add some distortion to this, and so I think I'm going to do that in Transit 2 as well. So I'll show you off and on. You can also see that I have OTT on there. So I have OTT and pump. All right, I'm going to turn it on. And this is a Pigments patch that I tweaked. Android. What's funny is I accidentally clicked on this. And so I started to mess around with this stuff, move some stuff around. I actually went into the LFOs and started moving the LFOs around, mess with the cutoff and stuff. You know, I really love Pigments. And I think what I'm going to try to do is like just do everything that I can in Pigments so I can learn it more, you know? I still have a lot that I can't do. And so I'll have to reach for other things and like go to presets. But I think analyzing these presets to understand how you go about doing these things, you know? Dude, Pigments is so good. I love the user interface because it shows you right where everything is. You know what I mean? That's being affected. Like everything in yellow, you can see. Let's zoom in. I feel like this is better. So like on here, when I hover over this, I know you can't see it right now, but like this is yellow, so you know that the LFO is messing with that. It's also messing with the cutoff. You see that yellow there? You can adjust it here as well. It's so good, man. LFO 1. You can see it's also messing with the cutoff and stuff. Like, what's cool is you just highlight over these things and it kind of just tells you what it's messing with. Like this envelope 2 is inside of here somewhere. I don't know where. But it could just be affecting this entire engine here. And so, yeah, again, very cool. Very easy to use. That's what's really cool. It looks intimidating, but it's really not. You know, like you have your pink stuff, which you go into the keyboard and all your stuff is here. Looks like this is affected here, this glide time, which is very cool. I was actually trying to find this. Your envelopes, this is where you route it, right? And this is where you affect it. LFO, same thing. Here's your LFOs. This is where you route it. And then this is where you affect it. Like, it's so good. It's so good, dude. My favorite thing is the sequencer. This didn't have that sequence with just this patch. I actually put this in here. And the way that I got that was I generated it and then I fine-tuned it with things that I wanted. That I like, you know, my intuition was like, oh, I want this note instead of this note, you know? And so, yeah, very sick. This was a really good purchase, man. I'm so glad I got it. Oh, Hattie, dude, thanks for jumping over. Appreciate you. Welcome to the dark side. I have some more plans for the stream, to add things and just make it funner. I'm diving into StreamerBot a little bit, and so I think that's going to help out, make the stream a lot funner, you know what I mean? And so, oh wait, Hattie, you were already following, but you subbed. Let's do this one. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the sub. Okay. This one is just a sample I had laying around. Double drops Z sharp. That's the next song. Stay tuned. That's the next song, Fret. Over on YouTube. My God. And so let's just start to add some stuff. We can add another Pigments just to see if there's anything in there that we can like. Right now, this is quick mode. This is quick time, right? I don't want to like be adjusting and trying to understand Pigments during stream. Like that's for off stream stuff. And then I can show you guys what I learned later. And so we're going to go through some presets and maybe tweak some or whatever. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to loop this just for a second. Again, I want to filter it towards the end, and I'll show you that next too. But I'm going to get a new MIDI keyboard too. I know which one I'm going to get. It's a 37 key complete keyboard because it's 37 keys, which is sick. I don't know. Do we check out these sound effects here just to see what happens? Yeah, so I'm in D sharp 0, which for the YouTube thumbnail, double drop Z, or double drop Z. Dang you, fret. Double drop D sharp. Here we are. Yo, Julia, what's going on, dude? Oh, that's literally just a sample. Look at that. That's very cool. I don't know if that stuff's gonna work. Ambient wear. Okay. What is this? That's really cool. Amorphic overtone. This is really cool. I'm wondering if I go into the effects section here. Let's make this bigger for the cell phone homies. Yes, please. Flanger, reverb, delay, compressor, effects B. What if I move this compressor here? I'm not sure what's going on with effects B, but let's see if we can add some distortion. I got a rent to own. Yes, dude. I think that this is such a powerful tool. Again, it's not as intimidating as you think. And again, learning these things, like your effects is here, your synth is here. If you want to just mess with it, given the parameters, it's here. It's so sick. Yo, Fret Slammer, thanks for coming over to the dark side, my guy. Appreciate you, man. There's a little bit more interaction over on Twitch, and so if you're on YouTube, for one, I appreciate you, but if you want to be a part of the convo, come over. Ah, dude. Thanks, dude. Well, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime, and so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Oh, wow. What did I do here? Here we go. I'm just going to add this on the root for now. And we need to change this key to D sharp. I want to say I'm in Phrygian, but let's do minor for now. See what happens. Because I think I already have a lot of distortion because of this guy. This adds a nice layer there. Hey, there's no shame in that game, dude. Oh, see, this is why I need to go down. So another thing that we can do... Dang, Cloak. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Frat, brother. You're the best. You're the best. I want to mess with the stereo width, and inside of Pigments here, what's cool is it's literally as easy as like messing with these things here. Your voices, like your unison. Like we're already pretty, if I wanted it mono, just on this engine. So this is something different, and this is messing with the FM, so I don't want to mess with this. But what happens if I make this bigger? Oh, that's cool. I agree. I definitely agree about the Twitch music community. It's a lot of fun, man. Position? Win size. What's happening? Polarity or parity? Parity? Okay, I said I wasn't going to do this. So we're going to just dip that in. We're going to load up another Pigments. Oh, also, I should be doing this. They have a multi-core. Okay, it's already on, sick. So they have a multi-core setting, so it'll use actually use your CPU cores and not just like hang out on one core, which is sick. Also, 1 second. I need to make sure. Yeah, okay. I feel better. I feel better now. I have to put a little fan on my camera because it has like this overheat mode, which is on like a low setting. I just never changed it. But I have a little, just like a little clip fan that hangs out on it. Let's see what else. You can see I'm not like overthinking those parts too much and like the sounds. Because these are just kind of like, these are just little layers. Let me turn this down before we get weird. We're going to go up an octave. Ooh. Whoa. That's interesting. Okay, so this is telling me to try the sequence. Let's try the sequencer. Let's put a note first. We're going to put our root note for now. Oops, legato. So this is our sound here. However, I literally hit this dice here. We're in contrasting minor. Let's see what it does on acid since we did acid on the last one. I'm going to hit generate. Let's do this. What the? Hold on, let's hear it in context. Oh, let's start it on the 1. We're going to start it on the 1 here. Okay, we got context. I don't think it sounds that good. I'm going to change this to minor. Then we're going to hit. Okay, harmonic minor. Melodic minor. It's almost too happy. Phrygian. I'm down. So, I'm feeling like this sound is a little too, like, I guess really the only term is like brash for this part. What's cool though in Pigments, you lock this sequencer, and if you change the preset, it keeps your sequence that you like. Let's say you like the sequence. I want to mess with this probability here of the on-off. You see how when I turn this up, it starts to like mess with things? And if you click on it, it randomizes it. That's sick. Okay, that's probably I'm gonna put this an octave lower. Ooh. Now I would go and try to find some sort of cutoff. So I can like mess with that, right? Three Devil, what's going on? Hey, Three Devil, I think that's exactly what you should be doing. You know what I mean? It's so good to do that. So there's something weird with, if I turn this all the way up, I think it's the sequence. It could be this envelope as well. Very brash. Is this the wrong thing? No. Effects. The time we're at eighth notes. What if we do like eighth notes, but let's make it dotted. Stereo spread. Turn the feedback down. I'm going to turn it up because it's kind of a dense thing here. Fred. That's a good idea, dude. I think it even has oh, it looks like it has some EQ. Oh, here, look at this. Yo, Coon, thank you so much. Is it Coon? Con? Sorry, dude. Thank you for the prime, homie. I think that's cool enough. Let's move on. That's good for now, right? Good for now. It's good for now, dude. Good for now. Oh, dude, you came over from YouTube. Yes. Another conversion. What's our conversion rate, boys? Oh, I wonder if we can use, I gotta get reminded of what this is. No, this is good for that part. I'm gonna add another Pigments just because I can. And it gives us an excuse to kind of just constantly mess around with this. And I just want like a pad or something. Turn down. I'm going to turn that down. Bring this back, and we're going to go into pads. And let's just start with Dark Runner, I guess. I don't know. Converted by Baby Audio Humanoid ad. Hey! Dude, that's awesome. Was it the Forever song? Forever. There's no way. I got to get that song going, man. So all I have is that part, but I have a structure down. I just need, I don't know if Josh is going to sing on it or someone else, but man, that song is so cool. That's too much. Fred, I've thought about it, dude. I'm barely getting into singing, like recording myself. And so, you know, it'd be a journey together that you guys can see. I just need something like... Oh, it might have been... the first one? Yeah, so that was... oh, that's my favorite song. So that one's coming out soon. That one's coming out very soon. Let me know if it's this one. I think I have a newish version that I can show you. It's literally so close to being done right now. Where I'm literally at the EQ phase, where there's this little mid thing that I'm trying to get out of it, and once that's done, then you know, artwork, all that stuff. But it could be this song. Give you a little preview. Well, okay, I'll let you hear a little bit more of this. Haiti, I am down. You know what I mean? It really depends. Right now, it's a lot of my song. Like Josh gets first pick of the songs because we have a project in the works, and then you know I have other songs that are just kind of chilling. There's some bands that I've been sending songs to like, hey, do you like this? Hey, do you like this? You know? And so that's kind of been my thing right now, but I'm down, dude. I'm down. If there's something like that I post on my Instagram or that you hear here, you're just like, and if it's not like in terms of already spoken for, in terms of like, oh, this is a project for Josh and I or whatever, then I would be open to it, you know? Whoa. I know. Yeah, so that's our goal. And actually we have another song, another reel on my Instagram kind of went a little viral. It got like 200,000 views, and everyone wants that song. And that song is also almost finished. And so I'm just going to comment and like reply to everyone who was like wanting the song in that post and be like, dude, it's out. It's out. Finally. I just need something simple. Okay. Oh, this is out of scale. See that? I was like, where's that note at? Here it is. So I think what we could possibly do is like this guy might be able to go on that second section. I don't know. I have no structure yet. And so I'm going to immediately throw, you know what I should do just to kind of like be good about it. Go into our effects, see if there's some sort of EQ, and there isn't. And so I'm wondering if I can just add an EQ here. Parametric EQ. Low cut. Low FC. Low Q. Low gain. Ooh, look at that. Can I just do this? Sick. There's still this, though. I don't think there's an actual, like... Yeah. That's okay. It's okay, I'm just gonna do this. Because that's all I really wanted to get rid of. And then I'm gonna put Phantom Center on it, so it doesn't touch my center stuff. Because you can hear there's a lot of center information in there. See that? Oh, let me zoom in, sorry. You see all this info? I'm just going to turn it down from the center a little bit. Yeah. Dude, that helps a lot. This little sound is really helping to bring more movement. Yo, Brandon. Thank you for the 3 months, dude. How we doing, man? So without these two things, and then we'll turn it on. It's just to fill like the dead space, you know what I mean? And so you should collab with Nick Broomhall. Dude, that would be sick, man. You never know. You really never know, you know? Everyone in this space is so cool. So chill. Like, I think there has to be a certain point or there will be a point where, and if he's up for it, this would be something that like maybe Brandon and I could like collab, you know, before the Broom Hall collab happens, you know? Like that's whenever that happens, right? But like Brandon kills the game, man. You got to check out his band, Strayview. Very good. But it would be fun to collab with him, you know? Very, very cool dude. And very skilled dude. And so, yes, please. Yeah. Faux show. Okay, so I added these little parts here. These are cool. Now, do I want them in both? Like if this goes 2 times, I don't know. The reason why I say that is because sometimes making a change as little as your snare placement on this stuff, and then like maybe your cymbal, like it's literally like, let's put this on the right hit. I don't know. Because then this can start to promote what the other instruments are doing, like your guitar and stuff like that. Some sort of fill right here. So I mean, it's like, which one do I like better? I don't know. Both? Got it. We could save both, you know? But I think what I should do, and we only have so much time left. Again, sorry I'm such a yapper. But in my tags, you could see it. I think it says like a yapper or something like that. Because it's true. I talk a lot. But I really want to try my best to answer questions and stuff. Okay, let's add a silent. Appreciate you, homie. Sorry, I don't mean to ignore you. I have 2 different chats going. So I have this one and I have this one. And so that's another thing on my list, to try and figure out how to merge those so I can just see them back to back and have them both in there. You know what I mean? That would be sick. Okay, so we're going to start there. Ba-da-da-da. 1, 2, 3. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. So this is what I'm doing off stream. Like, you guys don't see this. I'm like, ba boo da da. I was talking to Josh. I got that from Josh. It's his fault that I do that. I also need to turn on, while I'm writing my guitar, and a lot of you have already seen me do this, but some of you haven't. So when I'm writing, I only want to write on one MIDI channel, and with AXURE, you have 2 separate AXURE guitar MIDI plugins for now. Update, hopefully the update will fix that. Not fix that, but add that, right? And so I have the MIDI, this channel, reading from this channel, which here you could see is guitar right and guitar left. And so I just have my monitor in. And so now this grays out, but this plays both of those, if that makes sense. No more Chris said, no, dude, well, you'll always see my face. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't get this lighting for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. This is what it looks like without lighting. Are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Like, Gundam style email. Oh, I'm down. If you don't have a shirt with you on the front doing the hardstyle pose, I'ma be upset. I have been thinking about merch though. Similar to this, like just like a little pocket tee. I really like the pocket tees. This is a intervals. So good. So good. I love this shirt so much. But I've been thinking about merch too. Okay, so I'm just going to try to do this. I might have to do this like actively. Sustain alt pick, palm mute alt pick. Ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da. Oh. Oh. I always like have to figure out this. It's like a puzzle for me. Let's zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. Also, dang it, let me F12 this so then I could put this back. I hate when it does that. I gotta make this a different key. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, okay. What am I in? 30-second notes. That's why it's feeling funny. Any tips on a proper setup for double drop D sharp? Oof, I don't know, dude. I haven't touched my guitar in months. Every once in a while I'll like mess with it and I'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot I suck. And so then I'll jump on MIDI guitar. I just don't play anymore, you know? I also have this thing, I think I've told you guys. It's called like Essential Tremor. It's really good right now. But like when I'm doing like, I can't really do like the picking stuff very well because my hand, I can't really, like it's hard for me to write as well. Like if I try to write stuff, shaky. It sucks. And so, you know, I'm trying to figure out what it is and how to like make it not as bad. But, you know, I don't have time for that right now. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. This here. So this is, I'm thinking of like maybe a verse or something. Yo, thank you, Brandon. He's the guy. He's the gorgeous, mate. Do a palm mute here, maybe? Should I have that? I don't know. I don't know. Yo, Joe Kim. Did I say it right? Thank you, dude. Thanks for checking out the stuff, homie. Chan, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Do we do palm mutes there, or do I just keep it as sustain? I think I'm going to try... I'm just coming up with this just off the top of my head. I don't know. Oh, okay, so this is actually longer. Right? Okay, so this is sooner. Hold shift. I wonder if I could do some like those like growly palm mutes. Ba-bum-bum. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Ba-bum, bum. Ba-bum, bum. Growly palm mutes, I don't think I have to... Actually, I think I have to bring these up. Ba-bum, bum. Ba-bum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-bum, bum, ba-dum. Ba is a sustained. If Josh is watching, he's probably laughing, dude. But if Josh was here, he would let you know. Ba bum bum ba bum. Ba bum bum ba bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum ba dum. These notes are probably, they may change, but just kind of coming up with a pattern here. Ba-da, ba-da. Okay, so I need to come back to sustain here. Bum ba da dum. That's actually okay. Should I do this is a common thing I do, I know. But I feel like all the bands do it. Ba-bum bum. I think it's here. Da-dum-bum. Oh. Hold on. So this needs to be... Hold on here. Da, 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 da. Should we try that? Welcome to Constructing a Riff. Today on Constructing a Riff, make weird noises with your mouth and your voice, and it'll make sense. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, this is tight. Da-da-da. So I'm going to turn on my input monitoring. You can see over here. Oh, did this thing go away? Yeah, okay. So my input monitoring, I have it as a shortcut. Just so I can hear what's going on, you know? Actually, this is a longer riff now, so I have to stay here. I may want to change where this goes, like in terms of like... Let's hear it again. Go that high? Ah. Joke him. I really need to change this thumbnail, I'm realizing. I will do that. But I have the video just for you, dude. Well, and anyone who else who wants to know this. So he's asking how I get my labels in here like this. I made a video about it. And it is this one. The one where I'm not on it. Every single one. Super like, hey, it's me. But this one here, this is it. What's going on, homie? Today I want to show you coloring. How you can get your MIDI editor from looking like this with no labels to this with labels, so it makes programming so much easier. This was when I was messing around with colors. But anyways, I will post that in chat so you can check it out. Bam. And for you as well. Also, Brandon, thank you so much for helping out Fret. I appreciate you, homie. 3Dove, he says, embrace your inner child. Hey, that's basically me, dude. Like, okay, where were we? Here. I need to hear what this is. I'm going to fold this so we can see all of it. I hope you'll be here on the regular imparting. Oh, dude. Brandon likes to show up. He's like, he like just kind of comes in and he's like, hey guys, here's me. How do you only show the octave and semitone from the root note when you're programming right now? Oh, so you're talking about like the folding thing? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you mean? This guy? Please let me know, dude. I'm sorry if I'm not understanding you. Oh, this needs to go further. 5. Oh. Yeah, Joakim, that fold is so good, but if you don't have, like, it's not going to show anything that doesn't have some sort of MIDI note. So at least get all of your stuff that you want in there, and then press fold. It's really good for drums. Like, you can see all my drums are folded now, and it's just showing me, because it's like, I don't want to do this. This is too much work. And so I just hit fold, and everything's right there. I don't know. Let's see. It's not bad. It goes into the next riff too, which is good. Do I stay on that E? this is cool too. I have an idea for that though. So I'm going to leave that there because again, this song or this little idea is going to be used for like a promo video for something that's coming out soon. And I have an idea for this part and it's going to be using that thing. And so I can't wait for you guys to hear about it because a lot of you are going to take advantage of it for sure. Because as soon as I got it, I was like, finally, yes. And so, yeah. And your boy may or may not be making presets for it. Crazy, right? Insane. Insane. So I can start to mess with that, like the kick stuff. Let's put it on the bass to see just with this, how it's doing. We need to turn off our articulations, which is not going to do anything anyway. Oh, octave up, octave up, octave up. Let's just delete these, octave up. Let's do that to this too. So I have some pitch bending going on my last riff. And so I have to reset the pitch bend on these riffs. So I like to add pitch bends here. Bow, bow. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do it on here because on my guitars. Do you have some Midi scales reference packs to use in the piano roll as a guide? I do. Actually made my own that are on my Patreon. I actually start sometimes from like a chord from my MIDI Guitar Essentials pack. I just called it a Guitar MIDI Toolkit on Patreon. And so, like I have, let me see if I could show you up here. I have to turn off this. So here I have random chords, artist chords, some different tunings. I like to use these different tunings because this kind of gives me a visual of home bass, especially for like open chords and stuff. And so, yo, Hollow, yeah. So thank you for reminding me, dude. Okay, we got to go here for a second. So next Thursday, we're going to do another exclusive Patreon stream. So literally a week from today. And I'm going to post it. I have to make a little thing, but I'm going to post it on the Patreon next Thursday. This stream is going to be a Patreon only. So we're going to start publicly, and then we're going to go over to the Patreon. And then I want to show you guys kind of things that I do differently in my mixes and stuff. In this one mix particular, because I feel like a lot of you can take advantage of it because there's not a ton of processing going on. And that's what's so cool. So if you want to be a part of that, head over to the Patreon. It's like a cup of coffee a month, and you're supporting me, which I'm grateful for. But what time? So it is currently 4:19 p.m. where I'm at. I'm in Denver, Colorado. It's going to be basically when I started this stream. So either 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. And so again, it is 4:19 p.m. So it's going to be roughly around this time. And the link for that is going to be on the Patreon. And it's going to be an unlisted stream. And so come on by. Again, this is my way of saying thank you for, you know, I don't have to work my other job as much because of this. And I just want to thank you guys for giving me that opportunity. You know, your support is, I'm just so grateful, dudes. And that's why I just want to, I don't want to gatekeep, right? Because you guys are helping me. And so help me help you. Julia, no, not yet. Almost. We're coming up. But I'm going to start. Actually, I was going to do bends, pitch bends. I have a lot of people asking me about the pitch bends, and so it's not as crazy as you think, I promise. So, but I do have a little bit of a rule of thumb with my pitch bends. So I've experimented with doing my pitch bends like this, right? Bow, bow, right? However, what I've noticed is that if you do your pitch bends with this little guy here, it's so much better. I feel like I just get the bend on there a little bit more. And this is kind of, you know, you have to tweak this. You can see I didn't tweak it yet. This needs to be, I need to mess with these notes here. But anyways, this is literally it. So my pitch bends are this. So I'm going to grab, oh, okay. So I actually need to move this because I'm doing it on both. And so I need to move this here. But you can see, you know what? I'm going to zoom in. I'm sorry, dudes. Let me zoom in for you. So we're going to go to envelope up here. And we're going to go here. And I'll put it right there. Let's lock it. So you can see here that it's going over on one note. So this is a note, this is a note, and this is a note. As you can see, like these are 3 notes. And so this one is carrying over. So if you highlight, and there's these little squares that it might not show up in the mobile version, but if you show, I mean, you see some squares there. This, you can just move this like this. Get off at 4. Oh, okay, yeah. Hollow also, it's gonna live on Patreon like the other one did. So if you can't make it, you'll be able to watch a little bit before, you know, on your free time when you can, and you can catch up, you know. Very minimal, or we can get weird. That's good enough. Okay, so I'm going to grab that, and I want it to be on a few things. Probably this one. There's these 2. Oh, sweet. Command D. Sweet. Mainly on like the open notes, because I'm a hard picker. Boom. And so that happens sometimes. But I like that. I think it sounds cool. Do I do it on these too, just cause? Yeah, I'll make this one not as big. Yeah, so this is making me mad. This guy, it just doesn't sound real. But I think what it is I haven't messed with the randomization of my velocities yet. Down here. Sorry, let's do this. So my little randomizer. So I'm going to select everything but my palm mutes. So you could see everything but my palm mutes is selected here. And then I'm going to go to randomize. Let's randomize 100 right now. I only want to do it a little bit. We can also experiment with bringing that an octave higher just by doing shift up arrow. I feel like I can't because these already do this here. So I'm just going to bring these back down. It's good enough. Oops. Yo, Vahil, I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for participating. And we'll see you next time, man. I'll be back on Saturday. We're actually going to be doing a little bit of songwriting, and we're going to check out what the homies have been up to. And so you can be a part of that too if you want. You know, you could submit some stuff. And not just Vahil. You too. Don't be scared. It's all love over here, I promise. Let's put this on the bass. Awesome, Vahil. Thank you, dude. Thank you again. I appreciate you. Have a good day. Later. Oh. Should this be palm muted as well? I feel like it should be, huh? Let's just palm mute it. It's as easy as changing this to palm mute, grabbing these, bringing this down. I don't have to re-record it. Yeah, let's quickly make a drum beat before I have to go. Really quick. Just to give us an idea of what it sounds like with drums on it and stuff. So I'm just taking that same pattern for now, and then we'll just move everything here. I'll probably move some stuff around and not use as many kicks or whatever. But again, this gives us a little bit of a picture. Context, should I say. This will give us some context. This, I don't know, was this an accident? That might have been an accident. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put this on the kick. And then I'm going to do set length to 16th notes. And then I'm going to make these consistent for now. On 105 is the sweet spot for my kicks. Change bass to yell A. Appreciate you, dude. Assign track color to clips. It's very good. So now we should have a kick. Sweet. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to make this, it's at 8 right now. I'm going to put it to 4. And so what it does is it dupes it here. There's a little line here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's basically just, I don't know if you've seen this before, but you know, it'll go infinitely, but only those 4 bars or whatever. And so if whatever change that you make on this one, it'll cross over. And so when I want to add variance, all I'll do is I'll just split this. So now they're 2 separate things, if that makes sense. It's actually really awesome. Okay, let's do, I don't know. For now, let's just do a stack or something. Should we just do that for now? Hi-hat. Ooh. Bring this down. Is the unloop button. Really? That's interesting to think about. Are you talking about up here, dude? Interesting. Oh, this. Oh, That has never messed with me, dude. Interesting. I actually like that it loops. I don't know. I'm curious to why you would want that off. Dude, that thing sounded so thin. It says. I'm hitting both cymbals, because why not? Yo, Brandon, thank you, dude. I think there might be some Slammer stuff on there, maybe. But what I was telling them, I don't know if you've messed with this. I'm assuming you have Ozone. But this Spectral shaper, dude. Sick. Very sick. Probably can't hear it, but... it's awesome. One day I will understand drums. Hey, this is the best place to ask about that. And so, don't be afraid, dude. No question is a dumb question. Is that only in version 11? I don't know, dude. I wish I could tell you. Oh, another thing, Brandon. I don't know if you mess with this. I was in the shower and I saw this video. I like to listen to like things while I'm in the shower, or I'll think about video ideas. Don't judge my EQ curve, by the way. It's not as bad as you think. But anyways, I have no idea what to ask because there's so much to ask. What is it that you struggle with drums? Your turn. I feel like that's a good question to ask. This. The phase relation. This is crazy, dude. And then inside, there's a setting where you can turn on, I literally just learned this today, show extra curves. Insanity. I know. It's insane, dude. And so the way that I go about using it is like I'll listen and I'll just move this around. Like, what am I trying to turn down? And this helps me kind of like pinpoint what it is that I want to turn down. What's crazy is this doesn't sound like this unless I have Ozone 11. And so this crazy EQ curve, again, it's only doing 4 dB, which is not a ton. Like my kick EQ curve is doing like -10 on some things. And so, yeah, anyways. But yeah, that's what I do. 3 Devil. It's all good, dude. I'm about to dip here soon anyway, too. I could talk about this all day, as you guys know. But we will talk about that on Thursday, as you know. Again, the Patreon homies. We're gonna talk all about this stuff on that stream. And so I don't know how long that stream is going to be, but it's literally going to be all about that. Phase relationship between blending samples. I know. So I wanted to dive deeper into that as well. But a lot of this is like on the bus. Like this is bus stuff. You know, this is like master processing. Because this video I got was, it was from a mastering, he does mastering, solely mastering, you know? Because I feel like I need to learn more about that. And he was doing this on like a stereo file or whatever, but I was like, this is the raw file here, you know, technically. And so this is me just kind of messing around with it. Can you show kick processing? I will next Thursday. And I hate to be that guy, but I can go about that all freaking day. But also, if you didn't want to wait, I do have my 2-hour mix walkthrough. And so you can check out that as well. In the meantime, because Yeah, it's 2 hours long. Just talking about nerdy stuff. I'm so hypnotized watching you do all this. Again, don't be afraid to ask questions. Like my friend likes flat kick sounds. I like some thick sounds, but the sound is, for example, oh, okay. I mean, it really sometimes it depends on your samples. You know what I mean too. But like the kicks on here, I'm not using. Actually, I'm only using like one additional sample, but it's only giving me a little bit more beef, you know? And so for me, what I've realized is that the EQ curve that I'm using on this kick, it really helps out to really just bury it, but also get that nice. Because again, one of my favorite engineers is one of, like, there's a few of them, but Zach Cervini, you know, I really feel like he has it figured out, and it's really cool to hear his where his kick and stuff, you know. EQ curve, yeah, it really is like, so the EQ curve idea, the way that my EQ curve looks is because of Dan Bronstein, and he kind of enabled me, let's go here, he kind of enabled me to like not worry about how much I'm like going down or going up, like how many dB. Like I'm literally like, is it cool? All right, I'll start to bring it up, you know? And so I'm not afraid to make these crazy moves because Dan Bronstein will have like 20 points, literally shaping his points. But what's funny is he will have, let's go back here. Let's grab a Pro Q3 real quick. So what he'll do is he will have, do you always use the same? I have two kits that I'm using. One of them's P5 and one of them is Architects. And they're a little different. I don't have to do as much processing on the Architects one. And I think that's the mix that I'm going to show because I have a new sort of mix. And it is actually... I'll just give you an idea of it on here. I think it's September. Yeah, so it's going to be this one here. Where are you? Oh, here you are. I'll just let you hear it really quick. Influenced by Bronstein. Yeah, same. Yeah, that doesn't have a ton of processing on it. This one has a little bit more processing on it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just to give you a little bit of insight. Look at my EQ curve for my kick. Look at this sucker, dude. Oh, I'm already on very large, or else I'd make it bigger. Actually, I think I could do this. Meow. Oops, dang it. Sorry. This. Oh, it didn't lock. I'm sorry. Again. Lock. Okay. So, I'm at the 30 dB scale. Okay? When you open up FabFilter, you're at the 12 dB scale. Now I'm going to turn on 12 dB scale. You ready? If you really, like if someone's like, dude, like if you don't want to show that, just put it on like the 30 dB and it doesn't look as scary. You know what I mean? You want to hear it off and on? I could do all of my effects off and on. This is just the EQ. Brandon, I agree, dude, because you're making these drastic moves, but sometimes that's required if you want this sort of sound. You know? It's really mids, though. Like, that's why this whole thing is here. I have not, dude. You're not the first person to tell me about that plugin, though. I need to mess with it. Totes me goats. Totes me goats. Here's without my triggers. Not too much of a difference. But I'll do it without this, and then I'll turn off my triggers. So the P5 kick is so good. It's insane. I love the way it sounds. Like it's such a good source tone, right? And so, dude, like CLA will literally hit an SSL plus 12. Exactly. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I'm not worried about that anymore. Like when I'm doing these one-on-ones with the homies, I'm always like, grab that point and let's move it up. And they'll go really slow. And I'm like, don't be scared, dude. Don't be scared. You know, like sometimes I'll see them like move like this. You know, I'll say, let's see what's happening in 2K. And they'll literally go like this. You know, and it's not even, I'm not saying this to knock them. Because I was there too. And then I saw Dan Bronstein like, okay, what's going on here? All right, okay, yep, all right, sick. You know, like, okay, we'll bring that down about here. And again, it automatically moved to the 30 dB. Again, if I go back to 12, look at that move. I'm using my ears most of the time, you know? It's only sometimes I'll look at the analyzer to see what's peaking. And it's usually like in this range. Okay, dudes, I'm going into... You tricked me. We're in mixer. We got our mixer hats on now. Modern and Massive is good, but I think that their newer stuff is, I mean, it gets better and better. You know what I mean? Like, it really just depends on what you're trying to do. But I think that as long as you know how to sculpt the sound to what you want, then you're Gucci. You know what I mean? You're so Gucci. What libraries it's from? Oh, so this is the Get Good Drums P5 Matt Halpern signature drum pack. Joakim, yes. I watched a lot of the Nolly stuff. I was on Nail the Mix for a while, and really, I'm that guy that will watch the whole like thing. I'm that guy. It's kind of why I make these streams, because I know there's others of you out here that like that as well. And so that's why I want to see the whole process, because there's probably little details in there that if you make your little 10-minute video, you might not talk about this. And you know why? Because I have to edit those videos down as well. Man, it's so hard to like think of that. They can only be 10 minutes long, these YouTube videos. And so it's like, you're going to miss these fine details. But if I stream, or if I do the Patreon stuff, it's just us hanging out and it's a lot longer. And again, we have the homies here, like just talking about nerdy stuff, because you guys are like me, you know, I have no one around me in my area that knows about all this stuff. Like, and so it's nice to have homies like you guys to kind of like understand. And if you don't, well, I'm here to nerd out and to help you understand, you know, like that's why I do this. It's me paying it forward to all the homies and people that I've learned from. And so, yeah, I'm so, Julia, that means a ton, dude. And I know that you came from Dan's raid and you stuck around. And that means so much, dude. Seriously. Dan and I might be working together on some things. He is also going to be sending me some of his vocal stems, because he wants to hear what I would do with them in terms of like processing. And so I don't know if he'll let me do that on stream, but you know, yeah, he's kind of become the homie. He's been following me on Instagram. I went into his chat one day and he was like, I've been following you, dude. I see what you're doing. And then he says, are you busy? And I was like, for you, no. You're Daniel Tomkins. You know what I mean? Funny story. They were here, I don't know, like last year or something. And I was walking around with this camera because I think they came with intervals or something, which my homie's in intervals. Nate Bula, he's the drummer. And anytime they come, man, I'm so grateful. He lets me get a press pass, you know? And so, anyways, I'm walking around with my camera, and I go outside because, as some of you may know, I vape. And I went outside, and I was just chilling. And this guy comes up to me, and he was like, dude, I'm super excited for the show. And I was like, dude, me too. I'm super pumped. And he was like, wait, aren't you Dan? And I was like, Dan Tomkins? And he's like, yeah. I was like, no. But I was like, that is the ultimate compliment, dude. Thank you. You know, I got that 3 times that night. 3 times. I can kind of see it a little bit, but it's like, whoa, nuts. Chris needs an off-screen intern to yell at. That reminds me of right now. I'm not Dan, but thanks. Thanks, fam. That's great, dude. What band is Dan in? He is in a little band called Tesseract. And I'm being super sarcastic when I say little band, because he is one of the OGs. You have a set of OGs, in my opinion, you know, which is like Periphery, Tesseract. Velemaya was in that little circle as well, right? Also, in my opinion, it was also Chimp Spanner, you know, but yeah. Michael, what's up, homie? Thank you, dude. I super appreciate your support, man, and your trust to get a one-on-one with me and learn from me, you know? Again, very grateful. You guys are the ones who are helping me pay my bills so I can focus on this. And so super, super grateful. Just kind of found since Nolly, dude. Wow, and really rarely uploads. I know. Fun fact, the last Slammer, their last release, I actually edited all those videos. Not all of the videos, but the Nolly's walkthrough, Nolly's playthrough, and one of Misha's playthroughs. And I did a few of the, I did one of the on-offs, because that's all I had time for. Sky Harbor. Oh, God. I know. I love that band so much, dude. So good, so good. But dudes, I know I'm like talking your ear off right now, and I just appreciate you guys being here, chilling with me. Let me see here. Is Dan still on? No, he dipped out. I was gonna say, unless is he still on? No, because he would show up further in my list here. Because I was gonna say if he's on, then we'd rate him, but he is not. That's okay. But dudes, I will be back on Saturday, and Saturday again, like I said, is community jams. And so if you want to participate, you edit the videos. I edited those too. Like I said, I edited Nolly's walkthrough and Nolly's playthrough and one of Misha's playthroughs. But again, Saturday we're doing community jams, and if you want to be a part of the community jams is basically where we literally hang out on Twitch, and I go through what the Discord community has been up to. And if you want to be a part of the Discord community in Twitch or on Twitch, exclamation mark Discord for the YouTube homies, it's in the description. So join if you want and throw your stuff in there. There's some guidelines, not crazy guidelines, but again, on Saturday, I go through them all. And so that sometimes that turns into about a 4-hour stream. And so, yeah. But by the way, that Nolly video that I did, I learned a ton by editing that video about slabbers. And so that's what was really funny, you know? And getting emails from Nolly was insane to me. Insanity, you know? And so I edited this video here. Hey. Dude. Let's go. Yeah, so I edited this video, and then I edited this video, this 44-minute beast.
You will add a little bit of excitement and length to another. Hello, I'm Nolly from GGD, and I'm really
his
excited.
Colors are so good. Like, his camera's so good
for you, and it's the first of its type that we've put out. But at the same time, it's kind of an old school kind of product, because what it is a collection of one-shot kick and snare samples that we've named Slammers. So
I've actually been working with GGD for quite a while, and it's all thanks to Matt Halpern. He's the one who invited me to become like a content creator for them years ago. And I am eternally grateful for that guy for giving me just like that sort of push that I needed, because I didn't believe in myself. My self-doubt was the lowest it's ever been because of things that were going on in my life at that time. And so, yeah, he was the one that gave me that boost, constantly asking, hey, you got any more things to put out? And I'm like, yeah. Do you actually sing? I do. It's not like anything crazy. I kind of just started like recording myself singing. But what I'll do for you guys, like I said, I'll play it again for the homies, but we have a song coming out soon, and I am singing on this song. I am one of two singers on this song. The other one is Josh Lagaya from the band Auras. But we are starting our own project, and this song will be out very soon. Like, we're going to have a meeting tonight about it, and I think we're going to finalize it tonight. And so, the one you shared, yeah, that's me. So that's the, in the beginning. Devil smile from the inside. But dudes, like I said, I'll be back Saturday. I'm so grateful for everyone. Julia, Drunken, we have Brandon, Cone, homies on YouTube. So grateful. Seriously, you guys are the best. Thanks for hanging out with me. You know, listen to me rant. And I hope you learned a few things today. Jake, thank you, dude. We'll see you guys next time, okay? Let's start this jam. start the jam here. And give you a little bit of... See you guys soon, okay? Have a good one.